to my channel. It's me again, your girl Dayanara. And guys, today I'm back in the YouTube world, the YouTube community. Hello everybody. I know I haven't been active for months. I have been uploading short videos from my phone, but you know, doing really a long video and a vlog and talking to you, it's been months, guys. It's because I went back to work. You already know that. I feel that I thought, guys, before, you know what, let me just sit down. Before I went back to work, I thought that I could still do the things I did when I was, you know, when I was pregnant, when my daughter came, and when I was, you know, a stay-at-home mom. It's different now that my daughter is getting, you know, older. She's becoming a toddler. I was not expecting that it's much work because she wants to learn a lot of things, guys, and she wants to be active, and she eats good. Oh God, thank God for that. She has a good appetite, so I'm preoccupied with feeding her constantly, trying to make sure she's not dehydrated, and trying to make sure that she's not bored, and you know, we have activities, and I really just wanted to spend time. And although I could vlog this moment, but I tried this. I vlog, I turn on the camera, and then I was like, you know, with the editing, with uploading, it takes some time, and yeah, I forgot it, and then I delete the videos, and then it's been 3 months, and my camera is not cooperating with me. I don't know what, this stand is not working. So yes, so the point is, guys, I am still the same old me with the crazy hair. I know I washed it yesterday and it looks crazy. You know, when you didn't fully blow dried your hair and you just sleep with damp hair, it turns out to be crazy like this. You know, if you have the same thickness of hair or hairstyle like I have, it looks like this. So this is my reality, and in the background looks crazy. I'm sorry for that. I'm just going to do this video and do the cleaning after. I'm sorry. Yeah. What is the update? What happened to myself, my life, my family? So a lot of things have happened on the days I wasn't vlogging. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you know what, guys, I had COVID. I was positive with COVID, and I think my daughter, she also got COVID because of me. I got it from work, but I didn't have symptoms, guys. I didn't also, you know, I wasn't expecting that I had it, but anyways, I did. It got worse after I got negative, and then I had all these symptoms because I got a fever, and it was really weird, guys. I was more sick on, you know, after, you know, I got COVID. So I've only been sick. My husband also was the founder of this whole flu thing. He was the first one who bring it at home, and then followed by my daughter, and then me, and yeah, the circle just go around and round and round. It never ends. And also we just got discharged from the hospital because my daughter had a breakout all over her body. Not really all over, it was just scattered a little bit on the face, on the arms, on the butt area, and some on her legs, and the doctor couldn't figure out what it was. I thought at first it was like a chicken pox, but it didn't got worse, and I thought maybe it's this, in Germany they call it the Mund-Hand-Fuß disease, because it was like in the mouth, in the arm area. And the doctor said, nah, it's something different because she has like petechial rash and stuff. And I told the doctor that she had ear infection that got worsened because the antibiotics got delayed for some reason. we went there on the first week. She got the ear infection, and the doctor said it was another doctor, and the doctor said maybe it's a viral infection that caused the ear infection. So I am not going to what do you call this one? I'm not going to give her any antibiotics. So let's just wait for a week. And then after a week, as it really got worse in her ears, was so, you know, it smelled so strong. Yeah, it was stinky, guys, you know. Anyway, poor kid. But we went back again after a week, and then and it was our doctor who was there, because on the previous week when we got there, her pediatrician was on holiday, so yeah, he wasn't there. And then we went there, and then the doctor said, oh, she has some ear infection, I'm going to give her antibiotics right away. And she took the antibiotics for 7 days, and then on the 5th day it got better, guys. Literally, it got better. On the 7th day it was all good. It went away directly. But the following day, after, you know, she finished antibiotics, she developed all this you know, pimples. Say pimples, like breakouts on her body, and I thought maybe it's just allergies, but it wasn't. So we went there again to the doctor. This hit on here. So we went back again to her pediatrician, and then told him that I don't know what it is. Is it like Vinpochen? And he said, you know what? It was we went there. The pediatrician who saw our daughter was the pediatrician who also told her to get home when she got the ear infection, and did not, you know, recommend her with any antibiotics. It's the same pediatrician. And then she was like, maybe it's just viral infection, we don't really know, maybe it will just go away. And then she was telephoning our real pediatrician, because luckily he was there. He's a little bit older, guys, and he has more experience. The new pediatrician, she's a assistant Ärztin, Kinderärztin. That's why she's new to the job, and I think I'm not saying that she's bad, but you know, the experience, guys. You really notice if the doctor is experienced, because just by looking, he already knows what it is. So our pediatrician went inside and then take a look at it, and we were almost sent home. And then he said, "Boah," and I was also expecting that it's just, you know, like rashes or something. And then he said, like, I couldn't really tell what it is, and since she had an ear infection before and she had antibiotics, it could be that the antibiotics wasn't able to kill all the bacteria in her body, and that's why maybe the bacteria went to the blood vessels, and she is then showing these breakouts. That could be a sign, he said. And maybe if her immune system is fighting, then we don't have to worry about things, because, you know, it will heal by itself. But just to make sure that everything is good, I will send you to the hospital and have it checked. So I wasn't expecting that, because I was there 11 o'clock. That was like 3 days ago, and I was supposed to have an afternoon shift, which is, you know, which will start at 13:30, and I have to start driving at 12:30. And my co-workers is not really, you know, will not be amused if I call them 1 hour before the time that I am not going to work, because we are most often understaffed. And yeah, what should I do, guys? You know, there are really kinds of things that is not so ideal, and, you know, it's not all good for everybody, but I have to separate that. And sometimes, you know, if I were single, you know, and I got sick, and I know that, you know, it's yeah, then I would have worked even if I'm sick. But, you know, days like this, you don't really think about yourself anymore. You don't think about what your colleagues are going to think of you, because, you know, you're a mother now. And yeah, you know, and I told them, I'm so sorry, I couldn't make it to work today because my daughter has to be sent to the hospital, and, you know, and Chris is also not feeling well, and he he also needs to go to work. And the problem is, guys, my husband, he works 12-hour shift, and it's only like a one man kind of work, so he's alone in the shift. So if he called in sick and he's going to stay in the hospital, nobody is there to, you know, to help him out and just, you know, just cover the shift for him. It's not that easy. Instead in the hospital, we don't work alone, guys. You know, we have colleagues who works with us, although it's still not guile or good if, you know, instead of working for people in there, for registered nurse, and they're just so zu zweit. So anyway, like that. So I was there in the hospital for 2 days. They got her bowels checked, her urine, her what else? Her blood checked, and they even got an ultrasound. But thank God it was all nothing. She's doing really good, guys. I think my daughter thinks that she's on a holiday, because in this, I mean, here, what's nice about the hospitals here in Germany is that if you are stationed in a Kinderstation, you know, the children's station, a pediatric station, they have like a place where you can like play, like a playhouse. All the toys are there. I'm not sure about other hospitals, but I've been quite in a few hospitals here in Germany. You know, when I started to, you know, the first time I started working here in Germany, you know, as an au pair, I've been through a lot of, you know, of a hospital journeys, because I was taking care of a child, and he was a sick child. He was really often, in a month, guys, he was there in the hospital 3 times. You know, it's for him, it's like normal, which is not normal for other kids. So that's why I've been through a lot of hospitals here in North Rhine-Westphalia, and also in Tübingen. And I'm surprised that there's really like a place where the child can play and, you know, interact with other sick kids. So when we got to the hospital, my daughter really had fun. We also took her bobby car with her, and she was just riding around the station in the station area, and on the playhouse. For me, it wasn't like I was having fun. I think it would have been fun being at work, because you'll just be there 6 hours rather than, you know, in the hospital, and you couldn't do anything, guys. You know, there's no internet in this hospital. I know it's crazy. I don't know why they're not doing it. They're still living in the 60s, I guess. And the TV is also not functioning well. There's no Netflix, nothing. It's just not luxus, guys. We were just there because the child needs to be checked up, you know. It's not really meant for the mothers. So yeah, and the food, you know me, I like my rice, I like things, but you know, they're just serving you like bread, a piece of bread and butter and marmalade, and that's it. It's not, you know, this Krankenhaus, we couldn't search for another. The hospital that I worked at now, that is good, you know. It's Marine Hospital. I'm not being biased that I work there, but you know, when we are going to Verteil or this tabletten, you know, the food for the patient, you see like, oh, it looks yummy. But somehow in this hospital that we just live 10 minutes around, you know, they don't serve that much. I don't know. It's at the 3-5-star quality hospital, but then again, we're not there for food and luxury. We're there just to test the kid if she's, you know, she's doing well. That's the main thing. But then again, it would be nice to have a nice meal in the hospital, you know. You stay there and, God, I'm running around the corner. Anyways, guys, I've been talking now for 15 minutes and 24 seconds, and that's just me. I like to talk in a camera because I'm crazy. So the point of this vlog is I'm going to test out the box that you see behind me. It's HelloFresh, And I told you we don't really have much time, and the problem is, I don't have a problem, guys. I can eat rice and eggs even if I have money, or even if I don't have money. It's the same thing, nothing changed. I can live through it. I can live with rice and a little bit of meat or mixed vegetables and a little bit of soya sauce in it, and I still find it, you know, a fulfilling meal. My husband thinks like, what are you eating? Why are you just eating dried food? And I said like, this is just the Filipino in me, you know. I like things not that complicated. But my husband couldn't live with that. My husband couldn't live with rice and eggs. For me, it's quick, it tastes good, and you know, it's filling. But my husband, the German in him wants potatoes and soup with meat, with a lot of sauce in it, you know, sauerkraut, schnitzel, or I don't know, guys, you know, meat. That's a full meal. That's what they like, you know, like European stuff. And it takes time to cook these meals, guys. I tell you, it takes some time, and it also takes a lot of thinking. What should I pair with this and that? What kind of sauce goes well with this and that? And my husband likes Auflauf, you know, with a lot of different kinds of spices in the meal, and I don't have time for this. You know what, guys? I'm not a stay-at-home mom anymore. And on the days that I'm alone in this house, I have to think of these meals, and I have to cook separate meals because I cannot eat my husband's meals, because you know what, guys, to tell you honestly, I cannot like only eat German food. I have to have my Asian meal, so I always have to cook 2 different meals, and plus the meal for my child. And in a normal German family, it wouldn't be the case, because if I am a German wife, I can cook 1 meal for everyone, because I would enjoy the meal, my husband would enjoy the meal, and my kid would enjoy the meal. But I'm quite different. I don't know with other Filipinas. I don't know if you also cook separately, or your husband eats Filipino food, because Chris don't eat Filipino food that much. He is quite, I'm not sure if I can label it as a picky eater. I don't know, but he doesn't prefer Filipino food, and I don't you know, I don't feel offended, because it's quite a preference, you know. He's not used to all these ingredients like what we usually find tasty. Chris don't, you know, he doesn't really think that it goes well together, like all this, you know. Anyway, it's not about my cooking, or I don't know, maybe it's about my cooking, but when I cook him like German food, and he eats it, you know, he enjoys it. Yeah, so since I don't have much time for that, and every time Chris is here, Chris is not working, and I just let him cook his meal. You know, there's a problem that I see now that I'm not cooking for him. He doesn't know what to eat, and then he expects me to know what he wants to eat, and I'm like, honey, it doesn't go like that, you know. If you already have the problem, you don't know what you want to eat, you cannot expect someone to figure out what you want to eat. Like, you know what I mean? Is it like a man thing? Do husbands really expect you to know, like as their wives, to know what they want to eat in a day, when they themselves don't even know what they're craving for? And he expects me to solve his problem. I'm not a magician, hun. You know, if you want to eat, that is also the problem, because I'm always asking Chris what he wants to eat, because I don't want to think, guys. Really, I'm getting on this age where I just don't want to think about meal preparation. I can cook meals for you, but you have to tell me what you want to have in this week. And he couldn't tell me. He just said, just buy whatever, you know. And then when I'm buying things for me that I like, he's like, I don't really like eating rice today. So I have to cook. You know, with the rice, it's so easy. I'm just going to wash the rice, put some water in it, and put it in the rice cooker. for potatoes and things, I have to peel it, I have to wash it, I have to dice it, I have to put it in the things and boil it and check every 20 minutes. You know, not 20 minutes. Yeah, I think 10 to 20 minutes if it's done. That's a lot of work. And then you make the sauce on it, because my husband would just not eat dried potatoes with salt in it. Like sometimes he does. But you know, he expected me to put sauce in it. I was like, I'm not a chef. You know, you didn't marry a chef. You married a Filipina who has a big mouth. But I'm not a chef. I could be a chef. But then again, I am not a housewife anymore. Well, I am still, you know, I'm just a half housewife now. I'm not a full-time stay-at-home wife anymore. Before I could do that, guys. Really, I was so bored in the house that I had time to sit down, look for YouTube recipes, and really make him pierogies, guys. You know, like lasagna. I could make him things. You know, I even have time to bake. You know, that's luxury. I don't have time to bake, guys. Really, I don't even have time to go out in the house, go to the bakery and buy the cake, which is already done for you. I don't have that. I don't know. I'd rather stay at home, play with my kids, watch TV in the background, and yeah. I have been talking now for 21 minutes and 57 seconds. I'm sorry, but you know, I miss this. I miss just talking to myself and then reading your comments after. Okay. You know, just pretend that I am talking to someone, but at the end of the day, I'm just really talking to myself. And this camera stand is not cooperating with me. So, I'm gonna do the unboxing now with HelloFresh and see if it would change our lives. Maybe it would make our lives much more fun. We don't have to think about what we're going to eat today. Yeah, they did the job for you. It's quite on the pricey side. That's why I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it, but here we are. I already unboxed this, guys, but I wanted to share with you. I unboxed it, but I don't know what's the content inside. And since this is a test box, this is 3 meals. You can also like try 2 meals for the week or 7 meals. It depends for you, but I did the 3 meals. And in this app, the HelloFresh app, it's not sponsored, guys. I paid it with my own money. They had this option wherein you can choose if you want like meals that is vegan, or you want international food, or you want like only meat, or you want it mixed meat with vegetables. So I choose like the normal food, I guess, meat with vegetables. I'm not allergic to anything. And I thought I can choose the meals directly because there's a lot of, you know, meals there. But on the first trial, they choose the meals for you. So I was also not that happy about it. But it's quite cheaper, guys, because it's a trial product. That's why they choose maybe the cheaper kind of ingredients for you, like chicken and stuff. Because I saw there was like Philippine flesh, you know, like beef, and that is the more expensive ones. But after after you're quite satisfied with the first meal that they sent you, they pre-picked it for you, and then you can start with your normal subscription, and it's double the price. This one is the discounted ones. I think I paid for everything for 3 meals 18 euro something plus fasan. I'm not sure, guys, but I paid around that. And on your next subscription, you will probably, depends what kind of meals you want, but for 3 meals it's around 44 plus fasan. I'm not sure, but around that, let's say more or less 47, 47 euros. So here is my 18 euro box, my trial box, and it comes with 3 meals, as I said. And since I already unboxed this one yesterday because there were meat inside, guys, so I had to put it in the fridge before it gets bad. So as you can see, you know what? I'm just gonna get these. So it looks like this with 3 meals. You know, they have numbers on it. Number 1 and number 14 and number 12. And it also came with this. What is this? A sack, like a sack of rice. Inside, guys, were the meat, like chicken and cheese. You know, all the meats that's usually goes in the cool section of the fridge. And it also came with ice cubes. So yeah. And here you see an envelope. I think this one's the recipe, because they only send you the recipes that are like exact for every meal. So here you go. Let me just. Oh, it comes with this one. Wow. Come on, guys. On your next box, you have like codes, discount codes, and maybe I could use that. And for Easter, just paper things. But what is this? Fresh. Willkommen am Tisch. Their welcome package. Okay, it's just like in it. Paper or whatever. Oh, here's the fun part. See, guys, it has a recipe kind of letter, so you know how to cook the meal. It's gonna look like this. So the first meal we have the number 14 here. There's the instruction on how it's gonna end up looking like this. This is for 2 people, by the way. 3 meals for 2. It's the Hähnchen unter Senfbrüssel Haube. Okay. So chicken under mustard. What is this? Haube? I weiß nicht. I don't know how we can translate it to English, but that's how it's gonna end up looking. The first meal, and that's the preparation. How you're gonna prepare the things, and what's inside are all the measured ingredients. So there's no food waste here. And then the next is this. The Pizza Schnecken mit verstecktem Gemüse. It's pizza snail with hidden vegetables. And at the back, the ingredients inside, and how to cook it. So that is the number 12. So that's the number 12. See? And then we have here the number 1. I think this is the last menu. And it's called the Frische Eierspätzle mit Bacon. It's the fresh egg spätzle. It's a kind of noodles that is made with what is this? Egg noodle. Eierspätzle. With bacon. Mit is with bacon. So that's very easy meal. It looks very easy and appetizing. See? And it's number 1. So here you go. Yeah, so that's what you're going to expect with this HelloFresh starter box. I'm not sure what I should cook for today. Should we try the chicken? Because I also wanted to let Lang eat it. Or maybe, you know what, guys? Let's try this chicken because it looks really good. And Lang likes chicken. Yesterday in the hospital we had was it chicken or is it pork? I think pork. Schnitzel. But Chris is calling me.
Es ist zu Hause.
Doi.
Hello.
I'm doing my vlogs, Doi. I'm doing this unboxing with HelloFresh.
Okay.
Yeah, are you done?
What no?
What?
That is unboxing.
Huh?
That is unboxing.
Unboxing, Doi. Wie heißt man das auf Deutsch? Ich weiß es nicht. Unboxing. Yeah, I'm doing another unboxing. It's like I close the box again and then I unbox it again. So it's another second time unboxing. No, I told them that I already unboxed the box, but I'm doing the unboxing again. What? My YouTube community, they're watching you.
Are they at home?
No, I am not with my phone. I am with my camera. Come on, come downstairs. Come. I'm cooking. I'm going to test it out, and they're going to test it with us. Hey, I have here what you call this one? Menus. So, chef, what do you want? Willst du Hähnchen unter Senfbrüssel Haube? Or you want a Pizza Schnecken mit verstecktem Gemüse? Or the last option, you want some frische Eierspätzle mit Bacon? Bye. Wieso? Ach so, but I just want to know which one you want to try this morning. See, this is what I tell you guys. I already have this recipe and he still doesn't know what he wants. Hui!
You gonna ask me?
Dad, I don't want to surprise you. Come, choose chicken, spätzle, or pizza. You have 3 options.
What if I did?
Okay, guys. You know what? Come, let's go. God, I look crazy. Hi. So this is Chris sick for the 3rd time this month. Han, it's been 3 months and you still are showing them the same face that was. Hast du keinen Bock? Hast du keinen Bock mit deinem Leben? Komm, was willst du essen, Mensch? Du meckerst immer, das ist. Kochen nicht mehr für dich. Und jetzt? Ich habe die Lösung gefunden. Weißt du immer noch nicht, was du willst? Hui. Na, Ed Sheeran, was willst? We're now going to cook our meal for today, and Chris finally decided which one he wants to eat because he has. I told you guys he's still sick. He has what you call this one? Tonsillitis. That's why he prefers this. Doesn't just regular spätzle. Here's for you. You wanna check it out? Okay. And here's the number 1. And by the way, guys, the rest of the meals, it came on the cool, in this sack that I told you. This all came inside also together with the other meat because it needs to be frozen. Not frozen, but cooled. So here's the creme fraiche. Here's the HelloFresh geriebene Hartkäse. We have bacon. And the Eierspätzle, the Lauch or the big spring onion, and also the rest of the ingredients here. Number 1. Oh, the tomatoes. I told you guys. See, they just sent you literally the only stuff that you need: 1 Knoblauch and this. So let me just prepare all this stuff because my battery is dying. I am going to just follow what is stated here and then I'm gonna charge my battery. I wasn't able to film it with my camera because I had to charge it. Yeah, but this is how it looks like. This is without the cheese on top. As you can see, look at the portion. You know why it's small now? Because while I was cooking, Lang Lang was already eating the spätzle on the side. I was like, okay. So here it is. Let me just put some, what do you call this one? Some cheese on top.
Ich fahr mal eben los, weil er macht schon um 11:30 Uhr zu. Ne?
It's okay. It's schon 9:07 Uhr. Ja. Und? They cannot see your face.
Müssen wir nicht. Na, schmeckt doch gut. Also später.
Anyways, that's it, guys. I think he likes it. So, I think we're gonna end the video now, do you?
Hast du ein Problem mit meinen Bewertungen, oder?
Yeah, because deine Bewertung is not really a Bewertung. Nobody knows if you like it or you dislike it. It was just like, okay, I'm gonna eat it later. Anyways, I'm going to say goodbye now to the camera. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's vlog. The rest of the recipe, we still have 2. I think I'm gonna do it on my next upload. And thank you for hanging out with me, with us, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye bye, love you all. Peace. Say bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Chris is going to the doctor because he has something we don't know. Bye.
Die schon seit Anfang.
Oh god, yeah, I know.